Good. Thiago, how are you doing?
Right.
Good. Thiago, I just wanted to first of all ask you, after the frustration of another season that's been interrupted by injuries, how did you feel putting in the kind of personal performance that you did against Arsenal at the weekend?
Well, first of all, we try to avoid all the injury situation with hard work and also with our daily routines. We changed some things to make that not happen, but at the end, it's part of our job as well. But the most important thing is to be fit and ready for the team when you are. And I think the game against Arsenal was a boost of new energy for us as well to keep making and having our game in front of our crowd. So it was great because against a traditional great team, and we played our football and we won with that.
I don't know whether you know that Liverpool are still unbeaten when you start alongside Fabinho in midfield. So what are your targets now? What more is there to come from you still in a Liverpool shirt?
Well, as I say, when I came here, it's about to, first of all, to try to win all the games as we can, bring a high performance with that, and also to learn about the football that the coach wants that we play, and also to put on practice that. And for me, the most important thing for this team is that the hungry that we have every game. It doesn't matter against who we play. It's more that we want to win, and we want to win in our way. So it's not just about who plays, but it's more about the group. It doesn't matter if it's along Fabinho or Fabinho is alongside another player. Is that everybody must perform at the highest level.
Okay, we'll go to Carl from the BBC, please.
Hi, Thiago.
Hi.
You won the Champions League with Barcelona and Bayern Munich. How confident are you that this Liverpool side can go on and win the competition this season?
Yeah, as I learned, it's very, very tough to win a Champions League, but and more than 10 years of career, I had the opportunity to be on 2 finals. So you can see that I won twice, but I lost 8, more than 8. So it's very tough to go through every stage because we are playing against best teams in the world, best players in the world, and we just have to bring our best level to reach and be better every game. And with that, if we are in our best mood, we can achieve everything.
Okay, we'll go to Ian from TalkSport, please.
Hi, Thiago. How are you?
Hi.
English clubs have won 2 of the last 3 Champions Leagues, with Liverpool when they won in Madrid 2 years ago. Obviously, Chelsea won last year against Man City. Does that show how dominance there is in English football in the Premier League? And did you know that? Did you believe that before you came to England?
Well, I think every country has its moments in the football history. Some years ago was Spain with winners in the Europa League, winners in the Champions League. Also, the national team performed in an amazing way. And now, the last years, England had amazing and successful performance in the international competitions. And as I said, the English football Premier League, it was always I think a most dominant and strongest league in the world. And there's nothing new. At the end, we are talking about football, and football is the same everywhere, every time. So you just have to adapt against the team that you are playing against, and adapt in the team that you are playing with.
Okay, we'll go to Carl Markham, please.
Hey, Thiago. Hey, we've spoken a little briefly about the injuries you've had and the difficult start. I just wondered if you can assess your contribution, your Liverpool career so far on the pitch, considering that there was so much, expectation on you when you arrived and people looking forward to seeing you play. How you feel you've done when you've actually been able to play?
I think it was very interrupted this first year with Liverpool because of COVID situation, because injury. But then I had the quick adaptation in the team, in the league. We struggled the last season for many reasons, and in this year, even much better than your teammates, the runs that they make, how they prefer to receive the ball, how they defend, how they attack. So I think my performance is I'm open to help the team in different ways as a coach wants and as a teammate wants. So for me, the most important thing is to be, as I said before, to be able to a team to try to win as we want to win. So I'm part of it.
Okay, Paul Joyce, please.
Hello, Thiago. There was a report last week that Xavi wanted to re-sign you for Barcelona. Is that something that you would consider, or is your commitment to Liverpool for the foreseeable future?
As I always have been. So I'm a guy who play football. I'm not concerned about the rumors. I'm focused in the duty that I have with my team, the years that I have with contract with my team, and I just want to know about this new adventure that I had here in the Premier League, trying to win all the trophies as I can, and my compromise is maximum with this team.
Okay, we'll do the order on the screen. So Chris Bascom, please.
Hi, Thiago. I mean, you played with arguably the greatest team ever at Barca, and you played at Bayern. How does the level of this Liverpool team compare, if that's not too difficult to ask? And also, could you give us some insight into the difference between playing for Pep and playing for Jurgen?
Well, first of all, I had the luck to play against brilliant football players, brilliant teams. They play in different ways, not just teams, but also the years that I had in each team. They play different. I remember with Pep was different than with Ancelotti. With Tito Villanova in that time was different than Pep as well. Hansi Flick at the end was different. So they were successful teams, I think, every year with amazing players. The difference is about how far you can go in the European League, and also how your team is performing in every game. We were dominant in both teams, in Bayern and in Barcelona, and it happened a little bit the same here with Liverpool. I came with a team that they already won a lot of things, but they aim to win more things. So it was a mix of mature thing. I came in a mature team with a road that they already walked on, and also they want to make a longer path with this team, with as I said, the mature football players that they have, and bringing some youngsters. So I think it's the same kind of let's say hunger and competition spirit as all the teams I had before. And between these both coaches, you can see now the difference between they have the same charismatic character. Also, they have the group. They had the group in their hands. They know what to do to make them perform better, to help them in the difficult situations. So the similarities are there, and the difference you can see how the teams play. I couldn't say much more about the football. One is more possession, another one is more this wildness with control in the same point, and it's great. Both are doing what they want in the greatest way that football can bring.
Okay, Chris, we'll go to Dom next, please.
Thiago, this is the first time we've had a proper chance to talk to you. Can you just give us an idea of how difficult the last 12 months have been? Were there any points when you wondered, particularly when you had the knee injury and whatnot, whether you thought you could be a success here, or whether you'd made the right move?
No, 100%. I made the right choice, the right move. You never know, because at the end, the injury is what it makes is stop your your frequency to play, your to know much more how your team performs on the pitch, because at the end you can watch football every time and the theory it's awesome, but the practice is even better. So I don't know. I hate that not just me but teammates got injured, and it's a pity that football has this, but it's part of our job, it's part of life, and we just have to, when we are fit, we have to be as high performances as we can.
Okay, and we've only got time for one more question. So, Dave, if you want to finish us off, please.
Hi, Thiago. Just touching on a couple of things that you said there. At the weekend, Liverpool set a new Premier League record for pressing. And it is a very different style to maybe you played for at previous clubs. And I just wonder, what was it about Liverpool, why you came, why you chose? You could have taken an easy option and gone to an easier type of football. So why you came to Liverpool to play with Jurgen's style, which is incredibly energetic?
Because I want to keep winning. I want to go away from my comfort area and try new things, try a great football, different football, know the teammates that I have here, try Jurgen's football as well. It's football, it's about learning. And if with my experience, with my knowledge in football, I can be better learning new things, so why not? At the end, I want to win. That's the biggest thing that I have in my mind. I want to win. I want to be dominant in a game, and why not here with Jurgen and with the teammates?